The Sphinx speaks. How easy is it to fool you? We just wonder how easy it is, as you are living in this reality, to fool you, really fool you. In many ways you have already been told you are fooled. They have told you this reality is not real. But what does it take to keep you fooled? What is it that makes you stay here? There is so much anticipation happening amongst you, reality or not. In so many ways you are, and have been told things about your reality that do not come into fruition. Many like being told that the change comes with them, they are the change, and change is actually already happening. You just can't see it yet. Change the way you see the world, become the change you would like to see, and it will be reflected in the world around you. Then they say, if you see change happening, realize it is not the world around you that is changing, it is you who is changing. There are many ways you keep your hope up, and it's a good one, but does it serve you in a way that it will actually bring change is the question. Hope and change are the two biggest words that you can capitalize on in your reality. It has worked for many. They used these same words to give you the hope that there would be a change, as long as you would go along with them, support them in every way you can. Change comes not easy though, and much of the change is actually not what many thought was going to happen, or what they thought would happen. Or now that they see the change, it is not really what they wanted to happen. Be the change is another one. Align yourself with the change you would like to see. They are already either in the parallel reality or future reality. You just cannot see it yet, but believe us, it is there. Just look around you, everything that is happening, and it is not bad. It just had to come out to show you, and you can make choices now. Just say what you want, to change what you want. How do you do this? Align yourself with how you would like the world to be. For the ones who think they are going to be rescued by the galactics, they are being told, see, we told you so. All the bad stuff is coming out. That is what we are doing right now. You love to read this stuff, even though you cannot see anything, don't understand most of it. You love it when they give you hope and change. The ones you love the most are the ones where you are being told that the change is already happening. You cannot see it, but they use fancy words and come from these great places that you cannot see. They are your guides. They love you. They know what is happening, and they will tell you. They see it happening before their very eyes. Yes, we know, you cannot see it. You will just have to trust us. Trust that we see it happening. After all, we love you all so much. You are doing such great work on earth, and you are all amazing divine beings. Does it sound familiar? How many messages have you read with these simple basics hidden within the rest of the message? A lot of loving, compassionate and kind words that give you an explanation about why you cannot see, why you should do something, because they say you should. In reality, each of these messages can be described with only two words, hope and change. Now that we got that out of the way, is there really hope for change? Of course there is, but it will not come through the fancy words that are describing this hope and change at this time. Many are falling back into the hope and change they have listened to for years, without seeing what real hope and change needs. Does it need change from you? Yes, of course it does. But it will have to be a change that takes place on the human level and spiritual level in many ways not talked about in most messages. It's not about hope, In fact, it is only about change. But real change doesn't happen when you move into realities that you cannot see, or realities that only change you, and not the world around you. Real change is needed within your world, and yes, it is going to take longer than most of you might think. But it doesn't mean change is not going to happen. Each person changes each day. Within every moment you make new discoveries within yourself. Does it change the world around you? Not as fast as you think it might. Change is going to depend upon what you create for this world, how you move forward in this world, but with seeing the world, and not hiding in a world that is in many ways only within the mind of some. It sounds, however, so much better, doesn't it? If we would tell you the world will be a world of peace, love, and compassion, it is already changing, as the love can be felt everywhere, and is imploding within your universe. More and more will feel this love, and react, change, and the world will become what you have always wanted it to be, and the place you really want it to be. You do have to keep in mind the purpose of being on Earth, the learning experience that many are still going through, and in fact many will choose to go through once you are gone. Maybe in a different way, a faster way, but this is still one of the realms where duality is being taught in many ways. The difference will be that the ones coming to Earth, and the ones still upon Earth, will not lose contact within. That is the one thing that you have working against you, and have had working against you for millions of years. That is the purpose of Earth, a reality where souls can experience and learn dimensions and duality in a safe way, instead of how you had to learn about it in many ways. It is the connection within that makes the change, that will teach others again how to connect within. This will at the end remove all the veils for all, and allow each soul to move back into their own being, move out of the control system of incarnation upon Earth. The change does not take place as a world that becomes a world full of love, peace, and compassion. It becomes a world where it is safe to lower yourself into the reality of duality, and still be able to move out of it once the lessons you chose have been learned. A world where everyone once again is in full contact with their spirituality on every level. This is where the change takes place, from a world where many souls have been stuck within their human body, lifetime after lifetime, to a world where souls can freely move up and back between the human experience and their spiritual experience, from one source to another. June 25, 2013. Petra Margolis. www.ascendedmasters.org